Hi. I apologize. I'm a bit sweaty. I'm a bit wet. I'm a bit out of breath, and I'm a bit aggravated. Um, so I mm, so we had some work done on the house, right? We had some work done on the house, and oh, we got the front door, the doors replaced, and including the screen door. Sorry as I like rip my hair out of my face and out of my head. Yeah, including the screen door of my house. And that screen door, the lovely screen door, has a lock on it. It has a fucking lovely lock. Cause who doesn't need more locks? Am I right? And of course, there's like one or two keys made for it. Cause that makes sense in like a house of like 8 or so or whatever. 6. And so I go out. I have my counseling appointment. I have my counseling appointment. Like every other week or so, I have my counseling appointment. So I go and then I go for my counselor's appointment in the morning, and then I get done with that. And so I'm like, okay, lovely. I can go home. I can go inside. I can take the dog out of the cage. I can relax. I can relax now. The day is mine. The day is mine. So what happens when I get home? I go to open up the door, the screen door. It's locked. One or two keys are made for that door. I am not one of them. One of the ones that have a key to that door. So yeah, yeah, a little pissed off. A little pissed off. I, I'm sitting there trying to mess with the door, see if there's any way I can cheese it to open up. Without like breaking the lock or trying to become an expert in picking locks. It's not working. My temper's going through the roof a little bit, so I'm like jiggling the handle trying to pull on it. Maybe I can pry it open or something. But of course, then I'm like, I don't want to break the door either, because that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, nah, nah, yeah. And so I'm like, okay, let's try the back. Sometimes there's a window, blah, 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 blah. The windows are all locked, lovely. Though, there's one off to the side that was unlocked. I could lift the screen, I could lift the window. But it's quite high off the ground. Yeah. So the dog knows I'm home. Miss Bellhound, the dog knows I'm home. So she's sitting there screaming her fucking lungs out. Sorry for the swears. And she's like hollering her lungs out. So I'm now annoyed because I'm like, the poor dog's in a fucking cage, and she's screaming her lungs out. And so now I have to get into her, and it's basically like a rescue mission. There is no food or water in her cage because, number one, we don't want her peeing in the cage or making a mess in the cage. And because we don't typically put her in the cage unless we're going to be like, at most, maybe an hour gone or so, because she's a bit mischievous. And, my appointment was like 11 to 12. So it's like an hour. Not going to kill her. But she's screaming. She's just howling. And so, yeah, rescue mission. I hate ladders. I hate ladders. I don't like climbing ladders. I feel unsecure with ladders because they're a bit wobbly sometimes. But now, I'm left with my only option to find a ladder, to borrow a ladder if I have to. I mean, obviously, I'm inside the house, so obviously, obtaining the ladder, I did get a ladder. But now I had to grab a ladder, set it up outside my window, and climb in through the window. Yeah. At least I think I'm pretty sure I qualify to be a fucking firefighter now. Moral of the story: when you get a new door with a lock on it, make sure everyone has keys. Make sure everyone has keys. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to reinstall some locks on some windows now.